Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P0970, refers to an issue involving the pressure control solenoid C in Honda Civic models from 2011 to 2015. This code indicates that there is a fault in the control circuit for the solenoid, which is responsible for regulating pressure within the continuously variable transmission, CVT. The solenoid is vital for proper transmission operation, affecting performance and fuel efficiency. A malfunction can lead to suboptimal shifting behaviors and may cause further damage to transmission components if not addressed promptly. The problem is strictly electrical in nature, ruled out as a mechanical issue with the transmission itself. Effective troubleshooting requires a sequential approach to isolate the failure and apply appropriate repairs based on electrical circuit diagnostics. The pressure control solenoid, C, primarily responsible for regulating fluid pressure in the Honda Civics CVT, plays a crucial role in shifting performance. Proper fluid pressure is essential for smooth gear changes, and any malfunction in this component could lead to performance deterioration. The solenoid is typically situated within the valve body of the transmission, along with other key components that manage fluid dynamics. Given its critical function, an error in its circuit affects not just performance, but can also lead to more serious transmission faults if not corrected. A precise understanding of its location helps in effectively carrying out diagnostic tests and subsequent repairs. Addressing this DTC ensures the vehicle maintains optimal performance and longevity. The possible causes for DTC P0970 include various electrical circuit issues that impact the solenoid's functionality. One predominant factor is a malfunction within the solenoid itself, which may fail to modulate pressure correctly, affecting transmission performance. Additionally, issues such as an open wire in the CPCLS clutch pressure control solenoid circuit can disrupt the connection necessary for the solenoid to receive commands from the powertrain control module, PCM. It is important to rule out all these electrical possibilities as they directly relate to the solenoid's operational integrity. It's worth noting that mechanical failures in the transmission itself would not result in this specific code. This insight shapes the approach in diagnosing and resolving the issue. When DTC P0970 is triggered, various symptoms may manifest in the vehicle's performance. One common symptom is irregular shifting patterns, which can lead to a frustrating driving experience, as the transmission may struggle to find the correct gear. Additionally, drivers often report the check engine light being illuminated on the dashboard, indicating the need for further diagnostic work. Another notable symptom can be poor acceleration response, where pressing the gas pedal does not result in the expected increase in speed. Recognizing these symptoms promptly allows the driver to seek repairs before further complications arise, potentially saving on costly repairs down the line. Comprehensive diagnostics should be performed to confirm the presence of DTC P0970 and understand its impact on overall vehicle drivability. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0970 involves verifying the presence of the error using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Begin by turning the ignition switch to the on position or pressing the engine start-stop button to enter the on mode. Following this, clear the DTC using the HDS to erase any previous error codes stored in the system. Start the engine and allow it to run for at least 1 second, after which you will need to check for any pending or confirmed DTCs with the HDS. If DTC P0970 is indicated, this confirms that the failure has been duplicated, allowing the technician to proceed with a targeted approach in Step 2. If not, the issue may be intermittent, suggesting the system is functioning correctly at that moment. but further investigation may be necessary if freeze data is available. In the second step of troubleshooting, the technician needs to determine the potential failure area, specifically focusing on the CVT clutch pressure control solenoid valve. Begin by testing this solenoid valve to see if it operates properly within the electrical circuit. If the solenoid functions as intended and the error persists, proceed to step 3 to assess the wiring and connections. Conversely, if the solenoid does not work correctly, it indicates that the valve may be faulty, and further diagnostic steps will become necessary to confirm the issue and determine if replacement is required. Understanding the operational status of the solenoid is vital for addressing DTC P0970 effectively and efficiently. Step 3 focuses on performing an open wire check on the CPCLS line to investigate any connectivity issues that may be contributing to DTC P0970. Begin by turning the ignition switch to the off position. Using the HDS, jump the SCS line for diagnostic purposes. Next, disconnect the solenoid wire harness 8P connector from the engine wire harness side and the PCM connector B51P. With both connectors removed, check for continuity between test points 1 and 2, ensuring the solenoid wire harness is properly isolated. Test point 1 refers to the solenoid wire harness, while test point 2 corresponds to the PCM connector. If continuity is detected, this confirms that the wiring is in good condition. Thus, the TCM software might need updating or replacement. If not, investigate further to repair any detected open circuits to restore proper operation. The fourth troubleshooting step involves checking the CVT clutch pressure control solenoid valve directly to ensure it is functioning correctly. Begin by removing the solenoid wire harness to access the terminals. Once disconnected, measure the resistance across the 2 designated terminals of the solenoid valve using a multimeter. Under optimal testing conditions, the resistance should fall between 4.9 and 6.6 ohms to be considered acceptable. If this resistance falls within the specified range, it indicates that the solenoid valve is operational, prompting the technician to consider replacing the solenoid wire harness if the issue persists. Conversely, if the resistance fails to meet the standard, this signals a faulty CVT clutch pressure control solenoid valve that necessitates replacement of the valve body to ensure proper regulation of fluid pressure in the transmission. After completing the necessary repairs for DTC P0970, it's critical to perform a final verification to ensure that the issues have been effectively resolved. Start by rechecking the vehicle using the HDS to confirm that no new diagnostic trouble codes appear following the repair. This process not only validates the initial work, but also ensures that other components of the system remain functional. A test drive of the vehicle is also recommended to assess overall performance under various driving conditions. Establishing that the vehicle shifts smoothly and the check engine light remains off indicates a successful resolution of the initial issue. This step plays a vital role in customer satisfaction, as it guarantees that the vehicle operates correctly after service. Implementing preventive maintenance measures can significantly extend the life of the Honda Civics transmission while minimizing the occurrence of issues like DTC P0970. Regularly checking the transmission fluid level and quality helps ensure the fluid remains effective in providing proper hydraulic pressure. Monitoring the overall performance of the transmission allows for early detection of potential issues, ensuring they can be addressed before they escalate. Keeping the powertrain control module, PCM, updated with the latest software optimizes transmission operations and may prevent error codes from appearing in the first place. Engaging in these proactive measures contributes to long-term vehicle reliability and performance, while reducing maintenance costs and unplanned repairs. In summary, DTC P0970 is an electrical issue associated with the pressure control solenoid C in the Honda Civic 2011 to 2015 models. Troubleshooting must be approached methodically, starting from verification to conducting thorough checks of both the solenoid and associated wiring. Recognizing the symptoms early, such as shifting issues and check engine light activation, plays a crucial role in timely intervention. Preventive maintenance measures, including regular fluid inspections and software updates, can mitigate the occurrence of this error code in the future. Understanding and addressing the causes and effects of DTC P0970 allows mechanics to ensure that vehicles provide reliable performance and safety for everyday driving. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.